This is Venkat. Welcome to my channel. Now today's topic is in the 11.2 exercise remaining problems. There are 5, 6, 7, only 3 problems are there. Those 3 problems we are going to solve today. Now the 5th problem is, just I am going to read the problem. Listen to my problem. In a right angle triangle PQR, right angle is at Q and PQ is equal to 6 centimeters, angle RPQ is equal to 60 degrees. Determine the lengths of QR and PR. So here what he did given here in triangle PQR. In triangle PQR, right angle is at Q. Angle Q is equal to 90 degrees. Okay, the lengths are PQ is equal to 6 centimeters. Angle RPQ is equal to 60 degrees. So what we have to find? We have to find the lengths QR and PR. These two lengths we have to find. So let us draw a right angle triangle. We are drawing a right angle triangle. So angle Q is 90, means Q is 90, P, Q, R. Angle RPQ is equal to 60 degrees. RPQ means the angle is at P is 60 degrees. So still what is the length he had given? Q is equal to 6 centimeters. PQ is equal to 6 centimeters. Now we have to find the lengths of this QR and PR. So here if the angle is given here, so what happens? This is opposite side and this is adjacent side. Opposite side means perpendicular, adjacent side means base, and this is going to become hypotenuse, means H. So here we know that Pandit Badri Prasad Hara Hara Bole. This is for sine, cos, tan. Okay. So for this angle, consider this one. So opposite side by adjacent side, that is perpendicular by B. So what is perpendicular by B? P by B, tan. So tan 60 is equal to how much? P by B. P by B. So what is P? QR. QR by PQ. So QR is equal to how much? We don't know what is QR. PQ is equal to how much? 6 centimeters. Now what is tan 60? Tan 60 is nothing but root 3. Tan 60 is root 3. So cross multiply. 6 root 3 is equal to QR. Okay. So the value of QR is equal to 6 root 3. So we got one length. Okay. So we got QR. So I am writing QR is equal to how much? 6 root 3. For same thing here, we have to find PR, means which is known and unknown. So for this angle only, opposite side, this and this and you have to find. So what is here? Opposite side by hypotenuse, P by H. P by H means what? Sine. Sine 60 is equal to, I have taken unknown, known. That is, what is here? Q, P by H. P by H. So P means what? QR. H means PR. So sine 60 is how much? Root 3 by 2. QR 6 root 3. What is PR? We don't know. Okay. Cross multiply. PR is equal to 6 root 3 into multiplication 2 and by root 3 here. root 3 root 3. So PR is equal to 6 2s are 12. Okay, so like this we can find the all the sides of a right angle triangle. Okay, I think you have understood this problem. Just pause the video and write down this problem. Okay, now let us move for the next problem. Okay children, now let us go for sixth problem. In triangle XYZ, angle Y is equal to 90 degrees, XZ is equal to 2x and XY is equal to x. Find angle YXZ and angle YZX. So here let us take a right angle triangle. So angle Y is equal to 90 degrees. So this is x and this is z. So xz is equal to 2x, xy is equal to x. Okay, in previous videos we have seen that first of all we have to find all the three sides of the right angle triangle. So for that one we have to use Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, what is that? Square on the hypotenuse, that is what is here, xz whole square is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides, that is xy whole square plus yz whole square. Substitute the values, xz 2x whole square, xy x square and yz whole square. Now 4x square, bring x square this side, means minus x square is equal to yz whole square. Okay, now yz whole square is equal to 4x square minus x square, 3x square. Now yz is equal to under root 3x square. So here yz can be written as root 3 means x into x. So yz is equal to root 3. So under root here of 2x means only 1x. So what is the value of yz? Root 3x. Okay, now the yz is nothing but root 3x. Now what you have to find? Angle YXZ. So angle YXZ means YXZ. So this is the angle you have to consider. Okay, so what is this angle here? For this angle I am considering these two values, or you can consider these two values, any values. So here for this one what happens here? Tan x means angle YX means we are taking this side. So here from the triangle XYZ I am considering here tan opposite side by adjacent side, that is perpendicular by base. Okay, that is what? YZ by XY. Okay, tan angle YXZ is equal to how much? YZ is equal to root 3 x, XY is equal to how much? X cancel. So tan angle YXZ is equal to root 3. So where do you get root 3? In terms of tan you have to see here. Tan of angle YXZ is equal to tan 60 is root 3. Okay, tan 60 is root 3. So tan cancel. Therefore angle YXZ is equal to 60 degrees. So you can ask, sir, why we have to take opposite side by adjacent side? So you can take any value. So if you want to take this one now, adjacent side by hypotenuse, again you will be getting the same values, okay. Or you can take adjacent side by hypotenuse, okay, opposite side by hypotenuse, anyway, but here I have taken tan. You can take sine or cos, okay, anything, you will be getting the same solution. Now again what you have to find? Angle YZX. Angle YZX. So YZX means this one. Okay, now in this one we have taken tan. You take another value, or else you can take same value. For this one, opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite, here again we am taking tan. Opposite side means what is here? XY. By adjacent side means YZ. So what is x value? XY is x, YZ is root 3x. X cancel, that is 1 by root 3. So tan angle YZX is equal to 1 by root 3. So tan angle YZX. In terms of tan, where do you get 1 by root 3? If you are going to see in trigonometric table, it is tan 30 degrees. Tan 30 degrees is equal to 1 by root 3. Tan is cancelled. Therefore, angle YZX is equal to 30 degrees. Okay. So here I have taken both of them tan. So same problem you take with sine or with cos, you will be getting the same solutions. So don't get confused. Either you can take sine, cos or tan, you will be getting the angle YXZ, angle YZX values as same degrees you are going to get for 60 and 30 degrees. Okay, just pause the video. If you get any doubt, you do it with for sine and cos and you will be getting the same answer. Okay, now let us move for the last problem of the exercise. Okay children, now last problem of the exercise 11.2. Is it right to say that sine of a plus b is equal to sine a plus sine b? Justify your answer. Okay, we have to see that whether these two are equal or not. Now let us see here. The solution is, we are assuming let a is equal to 60 degrees and b is equal to 30 degrees. We are assuming that a is equal to 60 degrees and b is equal to 30 degrees. Substitute in this one. Sine of a plus b is equal to sine a plus sine b. Sine of a is 60 and b is 30. Sine 60, sine 30. 60 plus 30 is 90 is equal to sine 60 root 3 by 2. Sine 30 1 by 2. Sine 90 is 1. So here since 2 root 3 plus 1. Whether these two are equal? No, these two are not equal. Therefore, LHS is not equal to RHS. So here from this we conclude that it is not right to say that sine of a plus b is not equal to sine of a plus b. Okay, so this is the solution for the given problem. Okay children, so with this we have completed 11.2 of trigonometry. So if you get any doubt, you just post your doubt in the comment section. That's for the day.